I wanted to take a tiny break from theology for now and build on the very basics of logical philosophy. As you may know if you've seen my videos, I primarily deal with philosophy in the domains of theology and logic. Today, I'm going to dive into the basics. How to justify your beliefs and build a strong argument and belief. Something you can actually defend and give a reason for why you believe it. Most of us don't really build our beliefs. We just kind of catch them. Something sounds good, it feels right, or all our friends believe it, so we go along with it without thinking too hard. But if you want beliefs that actually hold up when life gets tough, or when someone challenges you, you have to actually test and build them. One of the hardest things about doing this is overcoming your own pride. I'll be blunt. If you can't overcome your pride and realize you may be wrong and your opinions are false or idiotic, then there's no point in even continuing this video. Now, let's start. Before we start, I'm going to super quickly brush over epistemology, which sounds complicated, but it's just the study of how you know something. In super simple terms, it's just how you justify your beliefs. Essentially, why do I believe this and how do I know it's true? First, trace where your belief actually comes from. Be brutally honest with yourself. Did you inherit this belief from your family or culture? Did you adopt it because it feels comforting? Did you reach it through careful reasoning? Or did you believe it first and then look for reasons later? Did you just latch on to whatever is pushed or whatever is the trend? When confronted, do you just ridicule your confronter without thinking about your popularly held belief? Understanding the origin of your belief is the first step toward knowing whether it's justified or just a biased bandwagon belief. Second, and this is the most important step, examine the actual reasons supporting it. Are your reasons based on solid evidence, good logic, and reliable testimony? Or are they mostly emotional, social pressure, or it just feels true? Strong beliefs need strong foundations. Ask yourself, what is the best evidence for this belief? Would this evidence convince a reasonable person who doesn't already agree with me? This is called grounding a belief, digging to the root of your belief. Let's take, for example, murder is wrong. Okay, now ask why and keep poking at it until you get to your grounding ethics that tells you murder is wrong. A belief is like a tree sprouting from the ground. It needs ground under it to sprout. Otherwise, it's dead and meaningless. So if you have no grounding for your beliefs, then they are dead and meaningless. Third, test it for internal consistency. Does this belief fit together with your other beliefs without contradiction? A lot of people hold pieces that quietly fight each other. For example, believing that truth is subjective while also believing racism is objectively wrong. If parts of your worldview undermine other parts, the whole thing is unstable. If you forfeit consistency, then you forfeit logic, and you indirectly admit that your beliefs are just an illogical preference and irrational. Fourth, stress test it against reality and the strongest objections. Don't hide from the best arguments against your belief. Seek them out. Read the strongest critics. Then ask, can my belief survive these challenges, or does it start falling apart? A belief that can't handle serious criticism is probably not as solid as you think. A belief that has no bearing on reality and that is completely delusional is worth less than the dirt under a worm. The amount of delusional beliefs I've seen nowadays is frankly absurd. So please make sure your belief actually lines up with reality and makes sense. And finally, fifth, compare it fairly to the alternatives. Don't just defend your belief, honestly evaluate how well it explains the world compared to other major options. Does it explain the existence of morality, consciousness, beauty, and order better than atheism, materialism, or other worldviews? Does it have fewer serious problems? The best belief isn't the one that feels nicest. It's the one that lines up best with reality. Test it out against other competing beliefs without bias. If you just ridicule the other view without actually understanding it, then there's no point in even pretending that you care about reason and logic. Building strong beliefs this way takes real humility and work. It means being willing to let go of ideas that don't hold up, even if they feel comfortable. But when you do this consistently, something powerful happens. Your beliefs become anchored in reality instead of feelings or group identity. You stop being easily manipulated by culture, trends, or clever arguments. You become someone who actually knows why you believe what you believe. In a world that runs on emotion, slogans, and irrationality, learning to build justified beliefs is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. And if you want to be taken seriously in debating, or even just be a rational person, then this is crucial.